Good morning. It is Monday, the 29th of September, and this is your news today. Coming up, a gunman opens fire during a Sunday church service in Michigan. 2 dead, more injured. Plus, could William, Kate and the kids be heading down under? New details on a royal visit. And see the jaw-dropping moment as strongman pulls a ship with his pearly whites. Ouch.
First up this morning, 2 years on from their last appearance, the Brisbane Broncos are grand final bound, ending the Panthers' premiership dynasty in a thrilling final. Live to Today, Queensland reporter Andrea Crothers. Andrea, they did it the hard way.
They sure did. The comeback kings, Brisbane Broncos. After the year they had, no one except the true believers thought this could happen. They've been plagued by injuries. They had a controversial new coach. Then a 3-try comeback. Adam Reynolds, the skipper, sealing the deal with this sideline conversion. The final buzzer sounding at 16-14. The Broncos charging into the grand final against the Melbourne Storm. They'll only have a 7-day turnaround compared to Melbourne's 9 days, but coach Mike Maguire, he's dismissing that at leaving them at any disadvantage. The Broncos are seeking to break a 19-year premiership drought.
At least 2 people have been killed after a gunman rammed a church in the US state of Michigan, shooting, then setting the building on fire. Let's go live to 9 US correspondent Jonathan Kersley. Jono, the search is ongoing now for other victims.
That's right, it is, Sarah, because authorities believe there may still be victims inside that church in Grand Blanc in Michigan. The roof has collapsed. The gunman ran into the building during the service earlier this morning, opened fire and then set fire to the building itself. The gunman is dead. Authorities updated the death toll a short time ago to say there is now 8 people were hospitalised after this, what is now a tragedy. Authorities on the ground, including the FBI, are still searching for a motive at this stage. What we do know, children among the injured and an assault rifle was the weapon. Sarah.
Jono, thank you. Flights have been suspended and hundreds of thousands evacuated as the typhoon barrels towards the Vietnam coastline faster than expected. The tropical weather system making landfall over central and northern provinces earlier this morning. It comes after Typhoon Ragasa devastated parts of Southeast Asia less than a week ago. Well, Donald Trump will meet with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu tomorrow as calls to end the Gaza war intensify. The US President posting to Truth Social, quote, "We have a real chance for greatness in the Middle East." And in an interview today, Trump says negotiations to end the conflict are in their final stages. Well, former UK Prime Minister Tony Blair has been touted to lead post-Gaza war plans. The divisive leader, regarded by many as a war criminal, has helped develop day-after plans for the Gaza conflict. According to Israeli and Western reports, he could become the Governor-General of Gaza after Hamas is pushed out.
A child is among at least 4 people killed in Ukraine during one of Russia's heaviest bombardments since the war began. Live to 9 Europe correspondent Edward Godfrey in London. Edward, good morning. Hundreds of drones and missiles were fired.
Yeah, Charles, Russia launched nearly 600 drones and dozens of missiles at multiple locations. Ukraine's defence forces managed to intercept most, but not all of them. The capital, Kyiv, was hit. That's where at least 4 people were killed, among them, sadly, a 12-year-old girl. Also among the dead, a nurse and a patient inside a cardiology clinic which was struck. More than 70 others were injured in the overnight barrage. Volodymyr Zelensky has called the attacks on civilian infrastructure vile. The Kremlin denies they were the targets, despite hopes in recent weeks, Charles, and comments from Russia's foreign minister just yesterday at the UN. It appears things are not letting up at the moment.
Edward, thank you. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has continued his UK visit, using a speech at a Labor Party conference in Liverpool to pledge support for democracy alongside UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer. The 2 leaders appeared together on stage, highlighting the mutual support between both countries.
What I see here in UK Labor, under this man, this leader, this Prime Minister, my friend, is the same determination that I know lives in every member of the Australian Labor Party. An absolute resolve to stand together and defend democracy itself.
It follows Mr Albanese's meeting with King Charles at Balmoral Castle, where he assured Australia will remain under the monarchy, ruling out a referendum during his time in office. And there is good news for royal watchers. The Prince and Princess of Wales could be returning down under very soon. Anthony Albanese confirming in the UK that a royal trip to Australia for Will and Kate is on the cards. It will be the first time they've been to Australia together since 2014.
And wasn't that quite the visit? Well, it's been revealed the controversial Land Forces Expo, hit by wild protests last year, was nearly scrapped over policing costs. Let's go live to Today reporter Christina Hearn at the Melbourne Convention and Exhibition Centre. Chris, good morning to you. How big was the funding gap?
Sarah, $15 million to fund more than 2,000 police protecting the Land Forces Expo from protesters was reportedly not allocated. According to 9 newspapers, just 1 month out from the event, the Department of Treasury and Finance actually discussed scrapping it altogether because of policing costs. The Expo did go ahead, sparking wild protests and dozens of arrests. Sarah.
Chris, thank you.
To breaking news now from Optus, which has confirmed another 000 outage, this time in New South Wales. It affected users in the Wollongong suburb of Dapto who were unable to call 000 between 3 a.m. and 12:20 p.m. yesterday. Optus says this affected nearly 5,000 customers and 9 people were unable to contact emergency services. The telco says those who did try to call 000 are all okay. It's apologised and says the issue is now rectified. There are growing calls to crack down on tech giants using AI to screen social media accounts after reports of Australian users and small businesses being banned without reason. Federal authorities say complaints are surging, with many accounts being wrongly flagged for breaking online rules. Small businesses are also losing access to customer-facing accounts with no explanation or way to appeal. And our friends across the ditch are proving to be the #1 choice for Aussies these school holidays. New Zealand taking out top spot for Australians travelling overseas, followed by Japan, Europe and Thailand. For people travelling within Australia, New South Wales proved to be the most popular state to visit, followed by Queensland. But really, you can't go wrong wherever you go.
I know, we're so lucky in this country, aren't we? Every corner. Well, an Egyptian wrestler is hoping he's cracked a world record and not his teeth after pulling a ship using only his pearly whites.
He's nicknamed Kabonga and also known probably better as the strongman. The record reveller pulled the vessel across the water of the Red Sea. The 44-year-old first moving a 700-tonne boat before going one better and pulling 2 ships together, weighing more than 1 million kilograms.
It's an odd one, isn't it? His teeth in good nick, hopefully?
Must be.
Oh dear, we'll see.
Dentist bill.
Let's take a look now at the weather right across the country. And spring has sprung for most parts of the country. A mostly sunny day expected for Cairns, Townsville and the Gold Coast.
The scattered showers in Sydney, Melbourne and Adelaide. The rest of the country is in for a fine day.